Well, hello, good evening, and welcome back to another video. So it has been a couple of months since I've been back from Sandakphu, and if you recall, that was really a hell of an experience. It is the last week of December right now, and we are at Dehradun. We took the Rajdhani Express from Kolkata, we arrived at New Delhi, and then we took the Vande Bharat Express from Delhi and we arrived at Dehradun. The plan for tomorrow is to leave Dehradun and head towards a place called Sari Village. So from Sari Village, we will be taking a trekking route up to something called Deoriatal. As usual, we as landscape photographers don't really have anything in our control. So we'll go and try to make the best of the situation the best we can. It is quite late at night right now, so we'll get some sleep, get rested, and then wake up and head for Sari Village tomorrow morning. See you tomorrow. Roadside restaurants does not come with a view better than this. Isn't this fabulous? This is the gate to Deoriatal. We are heading uphill right now. This is somewhere around 4:30 PM in the evening. Let's see कितने बजे तक पहुँचते हैं. If you come for the Deoriatal trek, please be aware there are plenty of thorny bushes all around. Make sure you don't get yourself pricked by these. Just take a look at this place. Absolutely fabulous. There is the moon. And look at these folks. यार ये लोग ट्रैक में आके भी म्यूजिक सुनते हैं, ब्लूटूथ स्पीकर लाके. Whatever you do, don't be these people. I know visibility is quite bad, but it is almost dark and still we have not reached Deoriatal. The hike is still going on. We have put on our head torches and the hike continues. Man, whoever told this was a 1 hour climb was dreadfully wrong. अभी तक ऊपर नहीं पहुंचे. So we have finally arrived at Deoriatal. That is our campsite. I'm not sure you can see because it is quite dark, but finally we have reached. It's somewhere around a hike of 2 hours, 2.5 hours. Not too difficult, not too easy, somewhere in the middle. Okay, so this is our tent. Plenty of space. So the plan is tomorrow morning around 3:30 AM we are going to head out towards the lake. We are going to try and shoot some star trails. We are going to shoot the sunrise and then come back to our camps. Let's see how it goes. It is cold. It is cold, but it's not freezing. So it is currently 3:30 AM in the morning, and that is the moon. We are out right now to shoot a star trail and maybe shoot the sunrise as well. Conditions are looking pretty good. The sky is absolutely pristine clear, and my god, the lake is looking fabulous. Let's see what we can make out of this scene. We have the Deoriatal lake just in front of us, where the moonlit Chaukhamba is casting a reflection. The moon is just on the horizon. I think we have 1.5 hours till the sun rises, but the moonlight is now casting a very warm, soft glow on the Chaukhamba mountain, and it is looking ethereal right now. So I'm using 14-24 Sigma lens right now. I am zoomed out to somewhere around 20 millimeters. I guess it will make for a good enough shot to start the trip. We have some daylight right now, and check this scene out. Does it really get any better than this? One thing that I've observed here on this Deoriatal trek is that when you're out shooting for long hours in the night, be it Starship, Milky Way and whatnot, and then when the sun finally rises, it is just an otherworldly feeling, man. Something else that I've seen here is the pre-dawn hours here on the Himalayas. These are bloody freezing, man. It was absolutely freezing cold. We had frost form on our tripods, on our GoPros, on our cameras, everywhere. That was probably the toughest part of the night. It is now 3:30 p.m. in the afternoon. We have just gone out from our camps to scout locations to shoot the sunset. But the problem is there is a ton of people around. It is the 25th of December. I can hear a lot of people talking, which is why we have taken this shortcut through the forest. It's a little bit quicker, but it's definitely more steeper. The sun is slowly setting behind the horizon, and the crowd is clearing up as well. People are heading back to Sari village. We of course will be staying back here tonight. However, let me show you the composition that I figured out. So this is the composition that I figured out. We have these stones by the side of the road which is leading straight towards Mount Chokhamba, and when the last rays of the sun hits the peak, this thing will brighten up. So about the settings, I am shooting this image at f13. I am at a 1/30 based on the conditions that we have right now at an ISO of 100, and I am focus tracking this image. It is day 3 here at Deoriatal, and we are just packing to leave. We'll be heading downhill in just a couple of minutes. Then I guess it's a hike of 1.5 hours to reach Sari village. From there we'll be heading to Chopta. It's quite early today, so we're leaving nice and early. Let's see at what time we reach Chopta. Please forgive the state of my hair. We just started our downwards hike. It's currently 16 minutes past 9. Goodbye Deoriatal camp. Why is the water green, Manas?
It's because of the sunlight, how it reflects from the different levels of the water surface, or I think there is also some biological mechanism.
এটা কিন্তু একটা ব্লুইশ ভিউ পাওয়া যাচ্ছে, দেখো রিফ্লেকশনটা।
For sure have to come back here one more time again.
এই তো ক্যামেরায় ছবি তুলছে।
ওটা দোকানে মোবাইল বন্ধ করে দিয়েছে।
তাহলে এবার আমি যাব।
তোলানি
তুলেছি। চল এবার আমারটা কর। আরে ভিডিওতে যা। এই স্টার্ট করো। যাও স্টার্ট করো। পজ কর। আরে ও মিক।
If you're wondering what's going on, this is what Instagram has done to us.
ও মানুষের জিটিএ ওয়াক।
দি আন্ডাররেটেড ইনফ্লুয়েন্সার। Here is the underrated influencer is the
Nimsdai, beware.
ওখানে পাটে কেমন ক্রস করে দিল কেন?
পরেরটা না এন্ডে এইখান থেকে বেশি উইন্টার है।
कौन सा है शिवा पीक मानस?
शिवा नहीं है, वो है नीलकंठ पीक, लास्ट वाला जो दिख रहा है।
लास्ट वाला
वो बद्रीनाथ से दिखता
ये
है
है क्या?
बेसिकली। हाँ हाँ, एकदम लास्ट में जो है वो रीच के उस पार।
ओके। One and a half hours later, we have arrived at the entry gate once again. The rest of the folks are still catching up. We will quickly grab a bite and then look for a car which will take us to Chopta. Just beside the gate of the Deoriatal, we have found a shop, a juice shop, which is selling something called orange juice. This might be a lot of things, but this is not orange. This is a hybrid of an orange and a musambi. Tastes like nimbu pani. We are at Chopta Valley. It looks like there is a lot more snow at Chopta than what we had in Deoriatal. The Chandrashila and Tunganath trek entrance is somewhere that way. We just had a quick lunch and I came out to do a little bit of scouting. It is quite cloudy compared to what the conditions that we had yesterday. This tree and this rock frames the Bhagirathi sister mountains, I think, quite perfectly. What you don't have is light, but it looks like there's a little bit of a gap on the horizon. As for the composition, we have this tree which is separated from the background by this little patch of snow here. However, this tree is making the frame quite heavy on the left. I'm trying to balance this scene with this mountain on this side. Hopefully this works. I've set everything up. To cut the haze, I put on a polarizer. I don't know it's really helping or not. If the image turns out any good, here it is on the screen. Well, hello, good morning everyone. It is day 2 here at Chopta. Today we are supposed to hike all the way up to Tunganath, cross Tunganath and then head for Chandrashila. It is very cold here today. It's currently at -7 degrees. When we reach Chandrashila, the temperatures are expected to hit somewhere around -11 to -12 degrees. But the skies are very clear today. There's no shade of cloud anywhere in the sky. It is absolutely clear. You can see the mountain ranges from left to right in its entirety.
A few moments later.
Breakfast is done and we are heading towards the gate to Tunganath and Chandrashila. But pehle, we have to take a look at what rental options are available for shoes.
আমার জুতো জিজি হয়ে গেছে, so I have to take a rent. These are my options. এগুলো কি? এর থেকে তো আমার জুতো অনেক ভালো।
Apparently Sneha did not like the shoes that were on offer for rent. She is continuing with those, shoes which are somewhat destroyed. देखते हैं कितने दूर तक चलता है ये shoes. This is the gate and we are starting Chandrashila trek from here. While you enter Deoriatal, you have to get a ticket for each person, which costs somewhere around 250-300 rupees each. It turns out that while you enter Chandrashila, you have to pay for camera charges as well. the pass that we made at Deoriatal expires in 2 days. That is not valid in Chandrashila entry gate anymore. On top of that, you have to pay 750 rupees for each camera that you carry. We were 6 of us. All 6 of us were carrying cameras. That makes it 4,200 rupees only in camera charges. Ye army wala sir jo tha, he took pity on us, charged us for 2 cameras, and now we are on our way once again.
এই দিকগুলো একদমই স্লিপারি না, এখানটা আরামসে এসো, দরকার পড়লে এইগুলো দিয়ে চলে এসো।
ওইগুলো বেটার।
হ্যাঁ,
আমি নামার সময় কি করবো বলতো?
নামার সময় ঠিক নেমে যাবি। We are almost near the Tungnath temple, which is there. Yeah, that is the Tungnath temple. There's a lot of history behind this temple. Legend says that after the Kurukshetra war between the Pandavas and the Kauravas, a lot of bloodshed made Shiva very angry. Shiva was very angry on the Pandavas as well as the Kauravas. But the Pandavas wanted to make amends with Shiva, which is why they sought Shiva out. But Shiva, because he was so pissed with them, he took the form of an ox and he hid in different parts of the Himalayas from time to time. Now at one point of time, Bhim located Shiva in some tiny village where Shiva was hiding. That place right now is called Guptkashi. Now Bhima chased down Shiv from there, but Shiva, in an attempt to flee from the Pandavas, he split himself into many parts. Legend says that the 5 places where Shiva split into are the Panch Kedar places. This is Tungnath, where Shiva's, like the ox or the bull, the form of which Shiva took, the feet of that creature fell here.
Oh!
The Pandavas, out of respect to Shiva, they built, temples at all 5 spots where Shiva hid his body parts. Those 5 are the Panch Kedars. We are approaching the Chandrashila peak. The trail is treacherous. We are pretty close to the Chandrashila peak right now, but the problem is the weather is turning. It has become quite cloudy and hazy, and the rocks are pretty damn slippery. I had to take a technical decision not to summit Chandrashila, because ultimately we came for photos. It's not about the achievement of climbing a peak for me. That is why we stopped short of the summit, just say 100 meters below the peak, and we are looking for compositions. I'm using the Sigma 100-400 to look for tele shots, waiting for the light to happen. কেমন লাগছে?
থেবড়ে বসে গেছি, আর ভালো লাগছে না। আমার কাফ মাসেল আর থাই মাসেল এই ফুলে গেছে, এত এক্সারসাইজ হয়েছে লেগ মাসেলে।
I tried a few shots with the tele lens, but now when the sun is setting, it is just on the horizon. It's casting a beautiful glow on the snow in front of us. I think this can act as a very good leading line to the mountains in the back. We have started the descent, but it is very, very technical because it is completely dark right now. We are finding black ice everywhere, trying to find patches of clear snow or grass.
And we took some shortcuts.
We took some shortcuts also. We are not taking the main road. All good. That's my second fall of the day. ঠিক আছে নেমে গেছে।
লাগলো? লেগেছে?
হাতটা গাদা গেছে তো, হাতটা এখানে প্রচুর প্রেসার পড়েছে, কাঁধে হাতটা ডিসলোকেট হয়ে গেছে, বুঝতে পারছি না।
হ্যাঁ,
রোহিত শর্মা দেখতে
শাহরুখ বস ওখানে দাঁড়া। কি হয়েছে ভাই?
ধরো এই হাতটা, ধরো আমার এই হাতটা এরকম গেঁথেছি তো, এই হাতের উপর প্রেসার পড়েছে। আমার ফার্স্টে মনে হলো ডিসলোকেট হয়েছে, ব্যাপারটা
কিচ্ছু ডিসলোকেট হয়নি,
বিশাল লেগেছিল। তারপর আবার যখন এরকম করলাম না, হালকা মনে হলো কিছুটা খ্যাট করে সরেলো। তো এখন হয়তো ঠিক হয়ে গেছে, বাট আমি বুঝতে পারছি না। আমার হাতে এইখানটা ব্যথা লাগছে।
ওঠ ওঠ জিও, কিচ্ছু হয়নি।
ঠিক আছে, আমার যেটা হয়েছিল আমার সেটা আবার ব্যাক টু জায়গায় এসেছে, ঠিক আছে। রোহিত শর্মা কী করে ঠিক করেছিল আমি ওটা ভাবছি।
After a grueling descent of 3 hours, we finally arrived at Chopta, completely exhausted. We descended from Chandrashila like just half an hour back and had as much food as we could possibly fit in our bellies, man. बहुत खा लिए. First real meal we had today. It was one of the most difficult trekking experiences that I've ever had. Lots of sketchy black ice patches, complete darkness. People were slipping here, there, everywhere. But thankfully we are down and we got some photos as well. This feels so rewarding, man. This feels so rewarding. Well, good morning. It is our last day here at Chopta. We had a good night's sleep. We'll quickly have breakfast and head off. We'll be heading to Kanakchaudi this time. It's a little bit of a hike from Kanakchaudi to some place called Kartikswami. I've never been there before, but it's supposedly a hike of around 1.5 hours. One more day remains here in this region of Uttarakhand. Tomorrow we'll be heading back to Deoriatal. Just when we started, we saw an advertisement for an observatory being built here. It looks like this is it. It's great that people are promoting astrotourism nowadays. Nice. It is apparently a 500-step hike to the mountain. We are almost at the top. Took us 15-20 minutes maybe. And man, look at the view. There is Chokamba. Finally we have reached the top. And here is the mandir. The ever-present Chokamba mountain, framed by one and only Manas Das. The sun is down. I'm trying to frame a shot using these bales that we have here along with Chokamba. If the shot turns out any good, here it is on the screen. Slowly but steadily we have reached the final morning of our Uttarakhand trip this time, and we had an incredible cloud inversion today. Took a lot of shots with the tele lens. No mountain peaks today, by the way. Too much clouds. All in all, we got a lot. We got snow, we got excellent shots at Deoriatal, we got peak shots at Chandrashila, and now we got cloud inversion as well. And I think we shot some moon shots as well. Good haul. Unfortunately, like all good things, this also has come to an end. It's time to pack our bags and head back to Dehradun. Like always, goodbye, and I'll see you in the outdoors. Bye for now.